Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Audiotree Live, the place to discover your next favorite band. My name is Austin. Today is June 7th, 2025, and we are very excited to have in the studio, all the way from New York City, Daisy Grenade. Take it away.
I just feel like women we have minds and we have souls as well as just hearts, and we've got ambition and we've got talent as well as just beauty, and I'm so sick of people saying that love is just all of women's fickle. I'm so sick of it.
Shining like a diamond on a wedding ring, floating through the air like golden confetti. He looks like he just won the lottery, and I'm fine. Swore I thought I could be the bigger person, thought I could let it go. I swore I thought I could be the bigger person, thought I could let it go. But they look so happy and I just want to say, oh, oh, oh. They look so happy and I just want to say, oh, oh, oh. If misery loves company, then why is no one next to me? They look so happy and I just want to die. Soaking up the moment through a paper straw, talking to myself like I'm going through withdrawals. Finally left my room today. Hold the applause. I'm fine. Swore I thought I could be the bigger person, thought I could let it go. I swore I thought I could be the bigger person, thought I could let it go. But they look so happy and I just want to say, oh, oh, oh. They look so happy and I just want to say, oh, oh, oh. If misery loves company, then why is no one next to me? They look so happy and I just want to die. Oh, oh, oh. La la la, la la la, la yeah, la yeah, oh, la la la, la la la, la yeah. Should I someday let this go? Meet a friend in Mexico? Should I write down your worst secrets and mail her the envelope? They look so happy and I just want to say, oh, oh, oh. They look so happy and I just want to say, oh, oh, oh. If misery loves company, then why is no one next to me? They look so happy and I just want to die. Oh, oh, oh. This song is called Cult Classic. I want a good Christian love from a devil just like you. I need a saint from above to confess all of my sins to. Take me, unify me, it's my party, you're my man. Getting pure is never easy, but it's all part of the plan. Flavor it like heaven's cake, and I ran to your birthday cake, screaming bloody karaoke, pretending that none of us know me. Bite my tongue, don't fill my mouth with blood. I like the taste of everything you hate. Got a black heart beating in a real dark world. I'm a real dark girl. It's me. I'm everything you hate. I'm a little batshit, I'm crazy. I told you from the start. I'm a little messed up, so baby, I'm sorry about your car. Stole it, then I crashed it. Now you'll know that I was here. I was feeling bad, but hear me out, I'm gonna clear. Big oxygen diaper on the weekends. $600 jeans, you're a freakin'. I don't really like you and your fake friends. They don't bother saying hi, no, we don't see eye to eye, but honestly, it's fine. You make me sick, you make me sick, I'm sick. Spill your guts on the floor. Just did it 'cause I was bored. You think it's cute, but it's war. This is war. Spill your guts on the floor. You forfeit, I'm keeping score. I'll wear you straight down to your core. This is war. I don't wanna see your face tonight. Yeah, all you do is eat hot chip and lie. I don't really think you're very nice. Just knowing you is social suicide. Spill your guts on the floor. Just did it 'cause I was bored. Get off your feet. You think it's cute if you're listening. This is war. Spill your guts on the floor. You forfeit, I'm keeping score. I'll wear you straight down to the core. This is war. You make me sick, you make me sick, I'm sick of it.
I am so desperately tangled over here.
Hey everybody, Austin here from Audiotree. Do you know that 88% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel? That's kind of crazy to me because we work super hard to bring you all these amazing bands from all over the world of every genre. If you could do me a favor and hit the subscribe button below, we're going to continue to bring you the most amazing bands possible on this channel. So hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the rest of the show.
It was gonna happen, and it's gonna probably happen again. And that's just the nature of a Daisy Grenade show.
Okay, on that note, I did my research, but I did not realize how much in the presence I would be of like true rock stars. So this is pretty awesome to stand over here and just witness this whole thing right now.
That's so kind.
I just call it like it is. So I'm here with Dani, Keaton, Mateus, Adrian, and Peter. Yes, yeah. Guys, how you feeling?
Feeling great.
Doing great.
Having a blast.
I could tell. I mean, the cable wrapping and
Hey,
everything.
yeah.
It was great.
I can't help it.
As a question for the group, just start off with what was playing in your parents' house growing up? I'm very curious. Anybody can answer this. I would love to hear from everybody.
Disco, and then classic rock.
Specifically,
My dad listened to like a lot of Zeppelin and things like that, and my mom, it's all like any 70s and 80s, like
Okay.
all of it.
nice. Keaton,
I'm from Seattle, so there's a lot of Pearl Jam, a lot of Soundgarden, a lot of Nirvana. And then my dad also does a lot of classic rock. There was a lot of like AC/DC and Metallica happening. And then there was like a sprinkle from my mom of like 60s folk. So there was like a lot of like Joni Mitchell and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. My mom actually, this is a shout out to my mom. My mom personally trained Neil Young for many years. She lived in the Bay Area in the 80s. Neil Young and David Crosby actually. So
train them in
she's like
voice?
weights.
Martial
Oh,
arts.
weights. I
What
said
did you say?
voice.
No, oh no,
and
no,
then
no.
you said weights.
No. You said weights. I was like, yeah, weights.
As if she
yeah,
trained
no.
them in weights.
Yeah, she was like a personal trainer. So she had Neil Young and David Crosby. So there was a lot of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, a lot of Joni Mitchell. There was like a hodgepodge, but
That's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, please.
Shakira.
Yeah.
I grew up in Miami, and I mean, lots of Hispanic music. Anything that was on the radio was usually what I was listening to with my folks.
Nice.
Yeah, so my dad's a drummer, not professionally, but just has done it for his whole life. So there's always music in my house, and it's all over the map. Like my first favorite album was a Tower of Power album, which is like a funk band, and then like Primus. Really,
You're a bassist. You can't not say
Yeah.
Primus. The last band we had in here, their bassist was like, "I love Primus." It's just a thing that happens.
I don't do the slap thing. It's just, but anyway, point being, it's just all over the map. Maceo Parker, Pearl Jam, Beck, like you name it, it was there. Super all over the wall.
Love it.
I also grew up with a dad who was a full-time drummer, mainly jazz. So most of what I grew up listening to, like on the way to school, was like fusion jazz from like the 90s and early 2000s.
Name some artists.
Like Chick Corea.
Okay.
He based a lot of his listening around like the drummers. So anything with like Steve Gadd, Dave Weckl, and other drummers he liked. But all jazz.
Your dad's an OG. I like that. How did you two meet?
Classic story.
Musical theater.
Yeah. We were musical theater girls for many a time, still are at heart.
Yes.
Dani and I were both going to cover roles in the Green Day musical American Idiot in a production that was supposed to be happening like March of 2020. Bad time for everybody.
Yeah.
So the production got canceled, but we met doing that. My boyfriend, who's actually in the studio over there, was in it as well. So he kind of introduced the two of us, and then we started singing together, and then the whole world shut down. So we were like, theater's not happening. And all of our friends were in bands, so we were like, maybe we should start a band. It was sort of a joke, really.
This is a funny joke right now, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when the joke's going to be over.
Anyone who wants to play an Audiotree, you just got to be a joke. And then we'll invite you and you can play the show.
Just to be a joke band. We just kind of were like, maybe we'll just like try this out. And then that was about almost 4 years ago now. So
Yeah.
Wow. So how did that come together? Was it like acoustic guitar, you guys sitting down writing some music, or was it like, I got a beat, let's track some stuff? How did it go?
No, absolutely not.
No
that.
beats.
No beats.
We
Dani
started-
played guitar.
Yeah, okay.
She does play guitar. She plays in the show.
I pretended, and we started doing covers. The first thing we sang and recorded together was a cover of Creep, classic. But we were like, damn, we sound good. And then we like started writing the first song ever that does not exist for
I think
anyone.
I was playing bass at the time, which I do
Yes.
poorly.
No, okay, wait a second. But the first song we wrote was called Undone, and the OGs know about it. It's not out anywhere.
Someone's going to
for
comment
anyone.
on this and say, when are you going to release Undone? Never.
But then it just kind
They're
of
playing it next, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know the words to that song anymore.
No, of course not. But it just started to kind of snowball, and we were given opportunities to play around New York City,
We played like every club in New York twice.
Wow.
Like,
yeah. But we started playing full band just like on the streets of Astoria.
And then tell me, how did Pete Wentz end up in the picture?
so I went to high school with a woman.
A full-grown woman.
Full-grown woman. She
was in
is.
high school.
She was also in high school at the time. She was a senior and I was a freshman. Our dear friend Hannah Klein. I did a Broadway show when I was a kid, so I went to school in New York City for a couple years, and yeah, we went to the same school, and we hadn't spoken in a really long time, but she saw us cover, I think we were covering a Samia song. We were covering a song called Someone Tell the Boys by Samia, and on the internet, unfortunately. And she texted me, and she thinks she messaged me on Facebook. I don't think she had my number. And she was, or on Facebook. Hello. Oops. H myself. On Instagram. Ooh, yikes. Cut that out. On Instagram saying like, hey, she said, I work with some music people. Would you be interested in taking a meeting? And we were like, okay. We were like, yeah, sure. So we got on a Zoom with Pete Wentz and Spencer Smith.
What was your reaction in that moment? You didn't know they were going to be on the call?
No, we did. But
Okay. You're making it seem like that.
yeah.
They like show up and you're like, oh my God, this
we
is
knew.
our meeting.
I don't know what.
Well,
we were
because she
thinking.
said I work with some music people, so then I did not know Hannah prior to this, so then I went to like her followers and I was like, what music people? And like I just saw Pete Wentz and I was like, is that the music people? And then it turned out to be that was the music people. So freaking out before that Zoom call, and then we got on the Zoom call, continued freaking out.
We had no music written. We had one song written.
As previously named Undone.
Yeah. And we didn't know shit about shit, like at all. And we just kind of they kind of just helped. They set us up with a producer named Alex Suarez in New York City. This was way before we signed. This was like 2021.
Yeah.
And we wrote an EP, and we didn't I'm saying we didn't know anything. We didn't know anyone who produced. We had some friends who sort of did it, but for fun. We didn't know anything. And they were like, we know this guy, Alex Suarez, the bassist of Cobra Starship, and he works at a Greenpoint. You guys should go meet up with him. So we worked on our first EP, Sophomore Slump, with him and released it independently. While we were still kind of talking to Pete and Spencer for 3 years before we ended up signing to the label, because we had to get our bearings. We were playing live every week, just to kind of get tight and try to figure out what being a band was all about, but yeah,
What's it all about?
But we really didn't know anything at all, and Suarez was really instrumental in helping us kind of figure out what we wanted to sound like recorded. And then we took a trip to LA to write with some people in 2022, and got our second EP out of that. So yeah.
But yeah, it came out of a lot of just playing live for the love of performing and wanting to play live. It started with a lot of covers, and then we slowly started writing our own music and performing that. Pete's been with us since the first literal
So is
full
he?
band gig
Oh,
ever.
no, I guess not. Adrian's from the second.
And then Adrian came to the second. We've added the lovely, lovely Matthias, and we all just love performing, so that's how this started.
Yeah, and you've put in the work to make it happen. It's
Yeah.
not just like the opportunity fell in your lap and it was squandered. You know, you put the work in. You knew you had to cut your teeth. And now it's like you've just done a tour with Pure Surveillance, sitting with Sirens. And did you play Madison Square Garden?
We did, yeah.
We did.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
I took the subway from my apartment, like to go. Like I truly just was like on the subway, and I was like, nobody here knows I'm going to play Madison Square Garden. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild.
Wow. I mean, it's pretty incredible. What do you think those experiences have taught you the most about either yourselves or the music or how to be in a band?
I'm not scared to do anything anymore. Like you could put us in front of anybody at any venue, and I'm like, I know we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like not just like playing big venues, because that's obviously like really amazing, but I think I had to learn the lesson a long time ago to like play every show the same, not the same way. Obviously you want to tailor things to certain venues, whatever, but I just mean like the same kind of energy and the same like feeling. I have the same feeling playing MSG as I did when we played like the Delancey to 4 people.
Yeah.
Because like you gotta like lock in with your friends, you know what I mean? Which is why it's like so important to me that we have, you know, I have 4 of my best friends. 3, who's the one that's not my friend? I was looking at you 3. But the 4 of like my best friends up there with me, because it's just like so much easier than being up there with strangers or like, you know, by yourself. God, could never do that. So I think it's just like, I think it's about doing things together. Like everything is easier. What do they say? When you share the load, it's half the load.
Nice.
Thanks.
And on that note, I would love to hear some more music.
We can do that.
Do you remember all the lies you told? The times you cheated and the times that I found out. It's like it, putting me through hell. Stabbed in the back so many times I can't keep count. Stifling, clip my wings. God, you squeeze the life right out of me. So here we are, it's getting dark. This time you finally pushed me way too far. Does anybody know how to hide a body? Shoveling some road, pretend you never saw me. I'm running out of time and I'm broke, and I kinda need to know how to hide a body. How to hide a body. For every time you push me out your car, middle of nowhere, now I'm thinking it's your turn. Kinda kills me cause we had a spark. I used to love you, now it's time to let you burn. Stifling, clip my wings. God, you squeeze the life right out of me. So here we are, it's getting dark. This one is gonna leave a mark. Does anybody know how to hide a body? Shoveling some road, pretend you never saw me. I'm running out of time and I'm broke, and I kinda need to know how to hide a body. God, you squeeze the life right out of me. So here we are, it's getting dark. This time you finally pushed me way too far.
Audiotree, we're gonna get quiet.
Does anybody know how to hide a body? Shoveling some rope, pretend you never saw me. I'm running out of time and I'm broke, and I kinda need to know how to hide it. Does anybody know? Does anybody know how to hide a body? Anybody know how to hide a body?
Oh, thank you.
The song's called Are You Scared of Me Yet? So pretty and so clean, like a work of art. Call it a teenage dream, but I live it in the dark. I'm sipping kerosene and waiting for a spark. I'll blow my life to bits and then I wonder why it's hard. Gonna have a fit, throw a tantrum, make you do a bit. Roll another stitch, I'm a bitch, but you love it. Honey, you've got no idea. It's pretty fucking bad in here. Break your heart like plastic, so melodramatic. Screaming for the hell of it. Smiling 'cause you're used to it. How's that always haunting you wanted? Are you scared of me yet? 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 That poison apple brought me back to life. You were doing good, but now you're choking on my lies. You call it love, I call it do or die. You might be having fun, but no one's getting out alive. Roll another stitch, I'm a bitch, but you love it. Honey, you've got no idea. It's pretty fucking bad in here. Break your heart like plastic, so melodramatic. Screaming for the hell of it. Smiling 'cause you're used to it. How's that always haunting you wanted? Are you scared of me yet? 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 On a nightmare, on a dream, on the worst you ever had, and you're falling asleep while I'm waking and dead. But you like it like, honey, you've got no idea. It's pretty fucking bad in here. Break your heart like plastic, so melodramatic. Screaming for the hell of it. Smiling 'cause you're used to it. How's that always haunting you wanted? Are you scared of me yet? 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 Are you scared of me yet?
What is creatively driving you guys these days?
Gosh.
Is it being on the road? Is it writing music? Is it something else entirely?
I mean, I think we've had a lot of time on the road lately, so it's like that's really motivating. I think, like we said earlier, like this band was born out of playing live and doing a live show, so I think that that's like a huge motivating force for us as well. But we don't have a record out yet, like a full record out, so that is also a huge driving force of this band right now, is getting to a place where we're like ready to write a record. And you know, we're always writing, but it's like starting to like seed stuff out and, you know, just try to top ourselves every time we write is like a huge part of it as well.
Totally. We were talking outside about the friendships among you guys in this band. How important is friendship to this band?
It's
I think it's the most important thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of the core of the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, you said that you would quit if the
did say
friends
that.
weren't in the band.
It's true. That's what makes this so special.
I just don't know if it'd be worth doing
Yeah.
at the end of the day, to be honest.
That's what makes Daisy Grenade Daisy Grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's hard to be on tour, on the road, and grinding and doing all the stuff, all the setup, all the just the mulling everything, having no place to be exactly. And if you're around people that are not as willing to be in that space with you, it's so difficult.
Yeah.
It makes the whole thing. I don't know, I keep saying special, but it just makes the whole thing really special. It's like I'm sharing these experiences with my best friends, watching my best friends grow, feeling supported constantly by my best friends as we face new challenges and difficulties and things
I
like
think it would
that.
just feel inauthentic ultimately, which sounds stupid, but I think it's like that's just not what this was. It wasn't supposed to be this huge thing. It was supposed to be fun. That's why we did it. And if we lose that, I just don't know if it would be worth doing. So don't quit, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are locked in
It's an awkward time.
for life.
I have bad news.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever done DIY production, or has it always been working with producers on your music?
I mean, we've done like, I don't know, we've made demos ourselves and stuff.
Yeah.
We never put anything out that we've produced. It's simply not my strong suit.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of acoustic guitar voice notes on the phone.
Sure.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
Do you have visions for what the kinds of records you want to make now that you have had experience working with producers? Do you
Yeah,
kind of,
I think
think
we've
so.
gotten really, really solid on knowing exactly what we're looking for in a producer and like the language that works for us. Because like it's hard to find somebody who really understands technically like what some flowery like writer language can be. Like I'll be like, I want it to feel like a damp basement. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? But there are some people who totally get that. So I think we've gotten pretty fine-tuned at knowing what we're looking for when we're finding producers.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have worked with so many really incredible producers and artists and writers and things like that. So we've also, with that, been able to be like, this works. This doesn't work. I'm going to bring this into the next session because I really enjoyed that. Oh, I learned this from this person. Let's try that moving forward. We're really open to like so
Anything.
many different creative processes that it's like, which has been really wonderful for us because we get to try so many new things and learn.
I saw this amazing video of you both doing simultaneous splits on stage, and there's got to be a gymnastics background here. Yes.
There is a gymnastics
Dance.
background for
Dance.
me, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dance for
and
me.
dance.
No gymnastics for me.
Between dance and gymnastics and musical theater, what do you think you're pulling from those for your strengths in terms of what it brings to this kind of a band?
I mean, the live performance aspect, personally feel incredibly comfortable just getting on kind of any stage and doing literally whatever, for better and for worse. And
No shame.
so,
No shame.
so that's where I draw from in my experience with theater and dance and performing, definitely for the live show. And stamina. I mean, like if we're getting into the nitty gritty, just like
That's-
vocal stamina, physical stamina, have a lot of training in all of those areas that I'm able to bring with us.
Can you talk about stamina for singing just specifically? You know, like where are you singing from when you're doing all that movement?
It's hard. It's
Down low, baby.
What did you say?
Down low.
Down low. Yeah, no, it was, this is something I've had to work on a lot since we started this band because I had never been in a band before, but I had done theater, I had done dance, but I had never I had sang and danced at the same time, but this is a different animal and I'm doing a whole lot up there. So I had to really figure out how to control my breath. And I started taking voice lessons to be able to like make sure I'm keeping myself healthy and not hurting myself. And it's a lot of trial and error, but I'm starting to get there.
Even professionals are taking lessons.
Yeah, absolutely.
should
You
do
can never
that.
stop learning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keaton, learning how to scream, how did that come about? Have you been able to sort of like not blow out your voice? Or have you blown out your voice and learned from it? How's that gone?
I actually have had a really interesting experience where I used to lose my voice when I was doing theater all the time. And since I've been doing this, I don't have trouble.
Same.
I think it's because I was trying to force my voice into a style that was not meant for it, and now I'm where I'm supposed to be, where it doesn't take a lot of effort. It just feels natural to me. Now, when I go back to try to sing in theater, I'm like, what's going on? But screaming, I don't really even know if I know how to do it, if I'm being honest. I started kind of screaming, I think, when we did our King for a Day cover, where I was like, I think I can do it. And we ended up having someone feature on it because I was not good when I did it. But I've been trying to...
Sorry.
She's tangled. I've been trying to learn by just, like, watching people and, like, trying to figure out where it sits in my voice. And no, I don't lose my voice when I scream. I don't know what it is. It feels actually really similar to me, like, placement-wise, like, in my voice and body, to singing, like, really high, like, coloratura soprano stuff, which is what I
Is it like a head voice?
It feels like that. I don't know, like, technically what's going on, but yeah. And it's also, like, I have some really, really dear friends. Like, I went to school for theater, so friends who have become voice teachers, and we have, like, tried to kind of figure it out. And, like, they're like, I don't know, man, as long as it's not hurting, fucking go for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is what I hear.
I'm just learning.
The last question I wanted to ask, and this is specifically in an interview you talked about, like, leaving, you know, obviously 2020 happened and this band was born out of that, but also you left musical theater because of something you said about, like, sexism and inequality in the theater space. And I'm just curious, you know, you mentioned wanting to create a certain type of culture with this band.
Yeah.
What is that type of culture you're wanting to create?
Man, I mean, I think it's really hard to say that theater itself is, like, sexist and racist and all those things, because it turns out that every industry is that. We are all that way. But I think, and, like, in music, you know, music has brought its own challenges as well. But I think with this band, like, we want to be good representation for like women in rock, queer people in rock, and just be like an open hand, because I think a lot of this community, this scene specifically, like pop punk and emo music and stuff, can be really exclusionary.
It's had a dark past, for sure.
It has had a dark past. And I'll tell you what, it has a dark present as well. And hopefully not a dark future. But like, I think it's hard to, I think young women who are like fans of this scene specifically, and young queer people, have had a very hard time getting into this scene and getting into this music because of how intensely misogynistic and intensely homophobic it can be, and racist, all of those things. So like, we just want to be like an open hand to people and be like, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck what you are. As long as you're not a shithead, you're welcome at our shows. And like, I don't know, just be like, there's so many little girls that come to us and we're like, I want to start a band. And we're like, you should. And it's just like,
What's that feel like?
It's the most beautiful thing in the world. It gets me every time. It never gets old. It's just knowing that there's young folks looking up to us and seeing maybe what they want their future to look like, or feeling inspired, or feeling like they can do something that they previously thought they couldn't do. It's just like, if I could do that if that's what I'm providing, if that's like baseline of what this is,
I don't think I've
good.
ever really had that feeling before, where I'm like, oh, like when I was growing up, like I had like Avril Lavigne and like Hayley Williams and like Paris, kind of, and that was like sort of it. Like there was like nobody else that I could look to, and like there are so many more women in the scene now, because like I feel like we're just trying to move forward, and like none of us are having the feeling of like, well, there's only one, or there's only room for 2 female-led rock bands or whatever. Like there's just so many, and I'm seeing that have like a ripple effect, which is really, really cool. So
there's room for everybody, and we're here to lift everybody up and bring everybody with us.
Yeah. They carried the torch. Now you carry the torch.
Yeah, hope so.
There you go. Well, guys, I would love to hear some more music before we close it out.
We'd love to give you some more
Lucky for
music.
you, we've got 3 more songs.
What?
Oh my god. This song is actually brand new. It's not out yet, but it's gonna be out really soon. So yeah, it's called Don't Sweat It.
Don't sweat it, baby, don't sweat it, cause we're gonna forget it at the end of the night, another summertime. I said let's keep it easy, light and breezy, take a sip of me and see how long it lasts you. Told you that little red bikini was the only thing, the only strings that you could get attached to. June and July, feelings are fading like your touch on my thigh. Seasons are changing, but we had a good time. It was vacation, my plane takes off at like 10 o'clock. Oh, don't sweat it, baby, don't sweat it, cause we're gonna forget it at the end of the night, and now it's summertime. Don't sweat it, baby, don't sweat it,
We're gonna play a cover now, if that's okay.
If that's okay.
If that's okay with you guys. This song is a song called Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. I think the boys are down tuning.
I leave quite an impression, 5 feet to be exact. You want your mouth is close when missing my body's where they're at. Now I'm gone, but you're still in. Next to me, 1 degree of separation. I heard you back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me while he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. This now you'll taste me too. Uh-oh. La 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 la. He pinned you down on the carpet. Names, paintings, where this done. It's funny now all these jokes feel different. Guess who he learned them from? Now I'm gone, but you're still in. Next to me, 1 degree of separation. I heard you back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me while he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. This now you'll taste me too. Uh-oh. La 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 la. Every time you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his air, just know I was already there. You can have a look like I've been there, done that once or twice. And sing about it, don't mean I care. Yeah, I know I've been known to share.
We're all laughing.
Heard you back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me while he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. Now you'll taste me too. Taste me too. You'll just have to taste me while he's kissing you. You'll just have to taste me while he's kissing you.
This last song is about hitting a man with your car.
Oops.
You good, Matthias? He's good.
I don't wanna talk, I want you to talk for me. Tell me how to feel, cause you're getting pretty gutsy. You're a little loud, but you're telling me I'm louder. Always strike a match, didn't know I'm gunpowder. Dumb, you're acting stupid. I don't wanna do this. Done with your bullshit. Someone's gotta tell you, so I guess I'll do it. Hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Na-na-na, na-na-na. You're toxic. Don't wanna You're a hypocrite. Ew. See you in the street, hold your breath, I'm gonna floor it. Damage to my bumper, but you know I can't afford it. Go behind my back one more time, I'm gonna end you. I don't really like you, I don't even think your friends do. Dumb, you're acting stupid. I don't wanna do this. Done with your bullshit. Someone's gotta tell you, so I guess I'll do it. Hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Na-na-na, na-na-na. You're toxic. Don't wanna. You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Thank you, Audiotree.
clapping for myself.
Daisy Grenade, that was incredible. I just commend you for the ability to dance while being tethered twice.
I did
during
freak
that.
out right before it. I was like, uh-oh.
I didn't think
It
about
was awesome. Thank you guys all so much for playing today. You guys are right now on tour with Honey Revenge, and you guys have maybe some upcoming shows. I know you guys are playing Emos.Dead Cruise
Yes.
in 2026. Pretty crazy lineup. A few Audiotree alumni, I think, are on that with you. So say hi to them for us.
We will.
Yeah, and you guys have anything else you have coming up this year? New record, new...
Don't Sweat It is coming out.
Yeah, there you go.
Very soon. I don't think I can tell you the date yet, but it's coming out very soon.
This will be out after that comes out, too.
Okay, well,
so,
Don't
yeah.
Sweat It's out already. Go listen to it.
No doubt. I just want to thank everybody in the room for who worked on this, the camera and lighting crew, the sound crew, dogs, artists, editors at Audiotree that make this place run every day. If you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, we could really use your support. We do a lot of work to find these amazing bands for you to watch, so hit that sub button below. Again, my name is Austin. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been Audiotree Live. See you next time.